Hi, this is Jordan Wagner with PremierGuitar.com, and I'm here with Z.Vex of Z.Vex Effects, and he is going to introduce a couple new pedals out of his 2009 line this year. How you doing, Zach?
Very good.
Thanks for your time.
Nice to see you, Jordan. We have the Distortron and the Mastertron. Well, the Distortron has got all of the knobs on the Box of Rocks Distortron engine side, but it has two new switches. One is a gain switch that goes between low, which is the normal Box of Rocks sound, and high, which is a slightly increased gain that gives you more sustain and more feedback. And then there's a sub switch that lets you shave off some of the subs. If you put it on 3, it sounds just like the Box of Rock Distortron engine. If you put it on 2, it's shaved off a little. If you put it on 1, it's shaved off even more, in case you have an amp that has got accentuated bass and it gets a little flubby when you're using distortion.
Great, great. Well, and then we have the other one which is the Mastertron. That's correct. Could Eric play us, demonstrate it for us a bit there? Can you run us through some of the features of that one?
Well, the Mastertron has got an interesting feature on the far right-hand side. It's got a knob that allows you to adjust the source impedance. You're able to take perhaps a reamp signal that's coming out of a recorder, your computer or whatever, and send it through the fuzz afterwards and adjust that by backing it off, introducing more impedance between the source and the fuzz so that it seems more like a guitar is going in. There's also a switch on it for subs that lets you shave off the subs, much like the Distortron. And then it's got what people would consider to be a standard fuzz control, adjusts the amount of fuzz. There's a pulse width control that lets you go from square wave on the left to narrow pulses when it's turned to the right. There's a tone control that lets you go, increase treble and or decrease it, and then of course volume. We could turn some of the knobs while Eric is playing if you want to hear what that sounds like.
Sure. Like a very versatile distortion. Are there any set prices on them yet now and availability time?
Should be available in April. They're both going to be $149 each. This is our display cases here. In the lower corner over here, we've got all of the standard units. The Mastertron Distortron are right here, and our standard stuff like Fuzz Factory and Box of Rock, and the Vextra Box of Rock and Fuzz Factory over here, and Box of Metal. These are all standard for paint jobs, and as you move through the case up and to the right, you'll see custom units that we brought in for our dealers this year. Each of our dealers was able to take away 8 units this year because we brought in 150 pedals that were painted by 10 different painters. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of really interesting paint jobs this year. I'm really happy. Check out this guy with the chopper. I think he's really funny.
Now, are most of these one-offs, or are there several copies of them?
Almost all of them. There's just a single copy that was made, just one unit was made, so they're totally unique. There's a few that Lisa did that are repeats, like this Woolly Mammoth. She's done a bunch of these with the sort of X-ray vision of the Woolly Mammoth. And there's been multiples of. Oh, it's not in here anymore. There was an owl scene in a forest with really detailed leaves and stuff. We put it in the back.
Where can people find more information on them?
If you go to Z.Vex.com, I should have demo videos, which we shot a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't finished editing yet, but I should have those up probably within 2 weeks after the NAMM show.
Great. Well, thanks, Zach. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Eric. Great clips. This is Jordan Wagner with PremierGuitar.com.